Life Audio. Welcome to the Crosswalk Devotional. We're glad to have you listening with us. Today's topic is on, are we hearing the Lord? Do we recognize when God might be knocking at the door of our heart? We will return with the devotional after a brief message from our sponsors.
Christian parents, what college will prepare your student to compete with the best while encouraging them to love their country and grow in their walk with Christ? Patrick Henry College. Located in Northern Virginia, Patrick Henry College is the place for high-achieving, conservative Christian students. Already a top pre-law college, PHC has another one-of-a-kind program, Economics and Business Analytics. EBA takes your business-minded STEM student and produces a graduate capable of servant leadership at the highest levels. Find out more at phc.edu/EBA.
Are We Hearing the Lord? Written and read by Kelly Bellari. Here I am. I stand at the door and knock. If anyone hears my voice and opens the door, I will come in and eat with that person, and they with me. Revelation 3:20. I stood at the school door, shoulders slumped and head peering through the glass doors. I knocked and knocked. No one came. I knocked again. No one showed up. I knocked louder. No one. Where were these people? I knew they were in there, but they couldn't hear me. And herein lay the issue. If they can't hear, they can't answer the door. Maybe they were busy at work. Maybe they were caught up in their phone. Maybe they were thinking about all they had ahead of them. Maybe their head was somewhere else. The point was, they couldn't hear. I can't judge them. The same thing happens to me when I'm in the car with my kids. I get so deep in thought I cannot hear. I'm thinking about an issue I need to sort out, or what I will do later in the afternoon, or how I'm going to respond to an email that came in. I'm so deep in thought that I can't even hear my kids call out from the back of the car, "Mommy, Mommy." In reality, I don't hear well, because I continually think about all that is unwell or unhandled. In this, I get out of resting with God in the present moment, only to hash out some far-off idea that seems achingly important in the here and now. But is it? I can't hear God when I'm stunted and regurgitating the agony of worldly woes. But here I was, in the present moment, standing at my kid's school door, knocking, physically trying to get anyone's attention, but no one could hear. Maybe no one wanted to hear. I don't know. Sometimes hearing requires something of us. We have to get up, put down our phone, move our feet, exert our energy, and do something. Perhaps it requires something different than we are used to. Revelation 3:20 reads, "Here I am. I stand at the door and knock. If anyone hears my voice and opens the door, I will come in and eat with that person, and they with me." Jesus knocks at the door of my heart. Wow, just like I'm tirelessly knocking on the door of this school, Jesus knocks for me to pay attention to him. Can I hear him? Am I paying attention to what he is calling me to pay attention to? Am I making space to hear his heart? Am I clearing away distractions to foster greater attention to what he is aiming to convey? Am I staying in the present to hear rightly how he is calling me to love? Am I waiting on him and giving him room to show up in my life? It is easy to be so distracted or so demotivated that we miss the Lord. Anyone can do that. It is easy in the hustle and bustle of a world moving 1,000 miles an hour. Yet God is knocking on the door of each of our hearts. He always is. Can we hear him? Do we settle down enough to hear the heartbeat of his will? Often the problem is not that He isn't moving in our lives. It is that we have let other things speak louder than Him. They always will too, unless we decisively say no. No one will ever speak up for our relationship with Him. We always have to be the ones to do that. Intersecting life and faith. Consider in your daily life what moots His heart, His word, His intent at work in your day. Is it people, problems, distractions, or an inner insecurity? Perhaps pray today that you will be a ready and a willing listener. Ask God to give you great spiritual understanding so that you will be one that stands at the ready for the wondrous knocking of your Savior.
The Crosswalk Devotional is a production of Life Audio and Salem Media. If you liked what you heard today, please take a second to rate and review this podcast in your favorite podcast app so that more listeners like you can find the show. For more faith-filled, inspirational podcasts, visit us at lifeaudio.com.
Hey there, it's Nicole Eunice from the How to Study the Bible podcast, and I'd love to invite you to join us as we weekly discover a passage of God's Word together. From beginning to end, from principles to practicals, we are here to make sure that God's Word is powerful and relevant to your life. If that sounds like something you're looking for, I would love to invite you to subscribe. You can go to lifeaudio.com and search How to Study the Bible, and we'll see you there.